like rap songs, but you know, I could have cut you to
Fast talk.
That's not Hey, what's up, everybody? You're watching The Drop. I'm Cynthia Luciette.
And filling in for Jay Snow, I'm Lourdes Gonzalez.
Are you guys ready? Because Dr. Dre is finally releasing a new album, allegedly, maybe, hopefully.
Possibly.
Yes, we don't really know. But a source did tell Rolling Stone that Dr. Dre was supposed to be releasing Detox, but he's going to be releasing it as the Straight Outta Compton soundtrack.
Back in March, he did announce that he was working on a Straight Outta Compton soundtrack.
Yeah, and Ice Cube did a couple of interviews saying like, Dr. Dre's working on something, it's hot, it's coming out soon, it's gonna hit you hard, and it's like, okay, maybe. Obviously, we've been waiting for this album forever.
16 years.
16 years, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about this album we've been waiting for now just put under a soundtrack for a movie. I feel honestly like Dr. Dre, he's trying to take the pressure off of himself. Like, it's an album, but it's not really an album because it's really attached to a movie. Like, nah, put the music out, see if you can stand the test of time, jump in the ring with everybody else right now in 2015, and see if you can stand up.
I just feel like for a soundtrack, it's supposed to have like a lot of features, a lot of the artists in the movie, like stuff like that, and it's like, no, like, we want Detox.
Yeah. Do you think that he is kind of scared to put Detox out? Because imagine if he does put this out. This is the person, he's like one of the richest people in hip hop, obviously made a whole bunch of money off of Beats by Dre. If he puts this out and it flops and nobody buys it, like what did Teddy say? We was like, Dre putting an album out, he like, that shit gonna be weak. Walked away. Like, he could face that criticism from the new generation who's not really accustomed to his whole movement. It's a lot of pressure, so I feel like that's why he's doing it as the soundtrack, but it's kind of a cop-out to me. Either way, you can get it probably on Apple Music.
I got Apple Music. I love Apple Music.
You do?
I love it. It's like you get all the DVDs you could ever think of, every mixtape, single, for $10.
Music videos, exclusive. This is turned into like an Apple Music app. If you haven't checked out Apple Music though, it's actually really dope. It's free for the first 3 months.
That's how I got that Drake disc. I had it early in the morning, before everybody.
I mean, obviously he has enough money. Do you think he even needs to release an album, or should he just officially retire?
I don't think he needs to release an album because we've been waiting for 16 years. Just retire, just like stick to like being an entrepreneur, make money, don't make no more raps.
But what if he does come out with this album and it's like the dopest shit and we like, Dre?
Well, I'll have it first because that'll be on Apple Music. I mean, I'm hoping that it'll be something dope, especially for the West Coast, especially for the movie.
It's definitely the perfect time for him to release an album and attach to this movie, especially because seeing this, it totally re-sparked like this whole West Coast hip hop movement. I swear, since more trailers have been playing on stuff, I've been hearing more like West Coast old school hip hop on the radio.
Yeah, they're playing a lot of Q.
They getting ready for it. They're like, hey, Straight Outta Compton coming out. So no better time than when there's a biography about how great you are in music to drop an album.
But that's gonna be really bad if, you know, the movie's like, you're so great, you're such a mogul, then the album's like,
but it's just a soundtrack, right? It's just a soundtrack.
It's just a soundtrack.
Another thing you gotta take into account is Dre is 50 years old. So I don't know a lot of rappers right now who are 50 and still like, we on the lookout for you. Can't wait to hear that new album. Although Jay-Z's 45, he's close.
But he's like rapping about different stuff now. Like, I don't see Dre rapping about anything that like, what are you going, like your barbecue cookouts at your mansion? How tough is it gonna get?
He just gotta get flashy.
I got 8 jets and I don't know what to do with them.
You know what else? Like, we also missed his like, oh, I just got bitches and hoes and money phase, and now it's like, I got a family, I settled down. Like,
I got play dates and shit. Like,
the last 15 years was your years to be flashy. Like, look at the new Maybach. Everybody's like, you're 50.
You're supposed to have one.
Like, where's your 401k plan? What are you doing right now, Dre?
I feel like if you have grandkids, you shouldn't be rapping about how dope you are anymore.
But maybe he's just producing it and then he'll get other artists. You know, like he's still kind of responsible for Kendrick. He's responsible for a lot of artists that are out.
I feel like he's still gonna get behind the mic and like put on a Scully and like,
so?
If you're gonna release it with Straight Outta Compton as a soundtrack, he's going for that hardcore, I still got bars, I can still hurt you, I'm NWA. No.
We'll see. But I did see the movie, and I gotta say, it does make me a little excited to see what Dre does have going on, because it was a good movie. It was interesting, and I'm gonna be talking to the cast tomorrow, so make sure you guys look out for those interviews next week.
So let us know what you guys think. Do you think the album is gonna be dope? Is it gonna be hardcore? Is it gonna be about play dates? Like, leave your comments below.
Yes. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to All Def Digital and share this video with your friends.
Everybody
you know. We're close to 1 million, and by close I mean 200,000 away.
That's close to 1 million in my book.
Hey, closer than I am.
Closer than anybody is right now.
Share this video and subscribe and we might get closer. All right, I'm Cynthia Luciette.
I'm Lourdes Gonzalez.
See you tomorrow on The Drop.